last minute, but it worked. So just kind of bear with me while I get to tell you guys a little bit of how I found my happiness. I'm actually obsessed with thinking about happiness and why people are happy or why they're unhappy, or I don't know if it comes from the fact that my parents got divorced and I got to watch that as kind of older in age. And then I also witnessed a lot of my family be depressed, and a lot of them still are depressed. And I actually one time came to the realization that I'm the only female in my family not on antidepressant medication or anxiety. So I don't know, and also some recent things that you guys will hear about too, but I'm just kind of obsessed with talking about it, thinking about it, what drives people, what motivates people. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to share with you a little bit about how I figured that out. So a little bit of personal history though before I go into what makes me happy is I'm going to have to take a few steps back from before I even got to Life West. So I got married to my high school sweetheart and my best friend in 2008, and we had a blast. I loved being married. We had so much fun. It gave me a lot of hope on what a marriage could be, and that it really could work out, and it could be, you could have so much fun with your husband. So that kind of, I don't know, we moved to Arizona, we came back here, or to Washington. I had plans to come down here to go to school, and we were both excited about me becoming a chiropractor. He was totally on board with it. It was just exciting. Then I got the rug pulled out from underneath me when one Thursday night, not only did he tell me that he didn't want to be married to me anymore, but he also didn't love me. So, let's see. The rest of it is, I'll spare you guys the gory details, because the rest of it spiraled down from there in ways that got worse than I could have ever imagined for myself. But the fact is that my heart was broken, and I felt like my life was over. I had lost my husband, and most importantly, I lost my best friend. It really forced me to figure out what exactly I wanted to do, not for anybody else, but what did I want to do. Luckily, I still wanted to become a chiropractor, and I still wanted to come here to Life West and go to chiropractic school. So that just worked out for me. So there was a lot of build-up for me to get to this point where I'm in school and I've kind of broken out from, being back in the hometown where everybody knows me as being married to Scott, who I graduated with. It's just like everyone knows us, and I just needed to get out. So my family was sad to see me go, but they were also really, really excited for me to get out here and do my own thing and just kind of do what I deserve to do. So there was a lot of build-up, and when I finally got here, it was in first quarter. I loved it here, so exciting. I don't know, I love this area of California. It's just so much fun. My class is awesome, the school is amazing. We have so much fun. I don't know, I love my life. Then I got through the first round of midterms, and I just hit a wall. And I don't know if anybody else experienced that too, but I just was like, I had no energy. I had 2 teachers ask me if I was okay. I had one person ask me if my dog died, which if anybody knows me, I'm obsessed with my dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, if people can notice that from the outside, they have no idea what I'm feeling on the inside. So I was talking to my friend Kristen, who is not here today, but I asked her, what the heck's going on with me, because I'm not myself and I don't know what's going on. And she said, maybe it's because you had so much motivation to get to this point that you did it, you're here. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what happened. I had so much motivation to get to this point, to get out of Spokane, to move to another state by myself now, because I didn't have someone to do it with me anymore. That by the time I got here, it was like, I reached my goal. I did it. And once I got to the point where you just took a million midterms and you were like, cool, now what? So I really had to think about what was going to motivate me from here on forward, because I've already reached that goal. And Then I was like, okay, well, obviously I want to serve people, I want to help people. I want to remove the interference to their nervous system so that they can live their life to their fullest potential. I want to connect them to their bodies in a way that they didn't even know was possible. And be a chiropractor. So then school became exciting again because I had something to work towards. And it just kind of clicked at that point how much control we have over our minds. I don't think I had a broken heart. I think I had a broken mind. And the coolest thing about that is that we can change our minds. It was literally a decision. All of a sudden I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna be a chiropractor. That's so cool, you know? And so from then on, I've just kind of made a conscious decision to be positive. I think that we can always find a positive side of a story or a situation. If it's going through an unwanted divorce, if it's finding new motivation to get you to excite you and encourage you, those are big examples, but we can also use it as small examples too. You know, we're sitting in class, it feels like the longest hour of our lives, or we have a teacher that doesn't teach in the way that we can learn. Those are frustrating things, but you have to be able to just click back and look at what's positive about this situation and have a bigger picture to motivate you. If we don't change our view in a positive way, I don't think we'll ever truly be happy with ourselves. So why do I bring this up? This conversation of happiness, it's because guess who's unhappy? People. So many people are unhappy. Some of them don't even know they're unhappy, but they are. And those people are going to become our patients. And so we have to be able to, like, no one's ever told them that they have their own choice to be happy, that they can choose their destiny, they can choose who they want to be around, they can choose what they want to do. No one's ever told them that. No one had ever told me that. And so the cool thing is that that's where we get to come in. We don't just get to tell them that they have the choice to be happy and that they can choose what they want to do, but we get to help them experience that with an adjustment. And we get to connect them to their bodies like they've never experienced before. And when people are more connected, they make better choices. And they can start to live the life that they intended to live. And the first thing that we need to do now is to be connected ourselves. So to be able to help our patients, we have to be in the same position. We have to make the choice to be happy. And so my recommendation is to get under good care, get in tune with your body and your mind, and make the choice to be happy because our patients need us. And yeah, I choose to be happy.